Hello friends, and welcome to another video of the Wanderlust Ron channel. The global trade landscape was shaken in early 2025. US President Donald Trump, known for his protectionist policies, announced new tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports. These tariffs, set at 25%, were implemented on March 4th, 2025. Trump cited border security concerns and the flow of fentanyl into the US as justification for this aggressive move. The tariffs targeted a wide range of goods. This caused immediate tension with Canada and Mexico, two of America's closest trading partners. The move was particularly impactful given the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA. This trade deal, signed in 2020, was meant to foster economic cooperation between the three nations. The tariff announcement was met with immediate condemnation from both Canada and Mexico. Both countries vowed to protect their economic interests. The situation quickly escalated into a full-blown trade war, with each side implementing retaliatory measures. Canada, under the leadership of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, responded swiftly and decisively to Trump's tariffs. The Canadian government announced retaliatory tariffs on a range of US goods designed to inflict economic pain on American businesses and consumers. Ontario, Canada's most populous province, took a particularly aggressive stance by imposing a 25% tariff on electricity exports to the United States. Trudeau pulled no punches in his criticism of Trump's actions. He accused the former president of using tariffs for political gain and predicted a prolonged trade war that would harm all parties involved. Trudeau also refuted Trump's claims about fentanyl trafficking, pointing out that less than 1% of illegal fentanyl in the US originated in Canada. The Canadian public rallied behind their government's tough stance. Calls to boycott American products gained traction, reflecting a growing sense of frustration and anger towards the US. Despite the escalating tensions, Trudeau maintained his commitment to dialogue and negotiation, hoping to find a diplomatic solution to the trade dispute. Mexico, under the leadership of President Claudia Sheinbaum, adopted a more cautious approach. While expressing disappointment and concern over the tariffs, Sheinbaum emphasized the need for continued cooperation with the US on issues such as border security, migration, and combating drug trafficking. Sheinbaum acknowledged the tariff delay on certain USMCA-compliant goods as a positive step. She stressed the importance of dialogue and diplomacy in resolving trade disputes. She carefully avoided direct confrontation with Trump, choosing instead to highlight Mexico's commitment to a strong and mutually beneficial relationship with the US. However, Sheinbaum also made it clear that Mexico would not be bullied into submission. She pushed back against the idea of reciprocal tariffs, arguing that Mexico already had low tariffs on US goods and that such a move would be counterproductive. Sheinbaum's approach reflected Mexico's difficult position, balancing its economic reliance on the US with the need to protect its own interests. Section 4: Economic Waves, Market Volatility, and Business Jitters. The impact of the tariffs was immediately felt in the financial markets. The Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all experienced significant declines. Investors reacted to the heightened uncertainty and the prospect of a protracted trade war. Businesses on both sides of the border expressed concerns about the tariffs. They worried about increased costs and supply chain disruptions. The Federal Reserve's Beige Book highlighted significant concerns about trade policy. The semiconductor industry, reliant on global supply chains, was particularly affected. The tariffs threatened to disrupt the flow of components and finished products. The trade war's impact underscored the interconnectedness of global trade. Section 5: Leaders at Odds, a War of Words. The tariff dispute ignited a war of words between the leaders of the three countries. Trump accused Trudeau of using tariffs for political gain and blamed the Biden administration for the US trade deficit. He called for patience from American businesses and farmers, assuring them that tariffs were necessary. Trudeau defended Canada's response as necessary to protect its economic interests. Mexico's Scheinbaum remained firm that dialogue, not tariffs, was the way forward. The escalating tensions raised concerns about the future of economic cooperation in North America. The tariffs threatened to unravel the trade agreements that had underpinned regional prosperity for decades. Thank you for staying until the end of the video, and as always, remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. See you in the next one.